Challenge from an individual perspective, it's going to challenge you to do better. Like you said, your competition is yourself. So you're motivated to do better. You're going to be more creative, right? And I think there's also this element where people think that if you have competition, that that's going to create conflict. And I think it's important to recognize that a certain level of conflict is actually productive. It's actually good conflict. You need that. That's going to help you kind of be more creative and think outside of the box. So it's okay if you have a little bit of conflict and competition. It's going to challenge you. It's going to push you more. From a business perspective, you have to have some level of competition, right? You want to produce better goods. You want to be able to charge more money, be more profitable. You want to have a culture where people are, they're not just showing up to collect a paycheck, but they're coming there because they really are motivated to compete and to do better for the society or community as a whole. So there's a lot of good competition. I think like the work that I do when I'm working with organizations, the question is your culture one that is just too competitive or just strictly competition driven, or is it one where you're trying to create ways where people are actually collaborating, right? And there's a big difference. So if you have a culture where competition is the main driver, right, and that's all you care about, you're going to have people that are outperforming their minimum expectations, but they're doing it. A lot of times you're going to see fear, right? They're
Mm,
doing it out of fear, where they're driven to kind of achieve some results, and it's based on fear. And we know that that's not going to last. That's not sustainable. You're going to have higher turnover. People are not going to be happy. The morale is going to be lower. You have people that are working way because the expectations in a competitive culture tend to be really high.
mm-hmm.
You're going to have stressed out employees. They're working to beat each other, competing against each other. There's not a lot of collaboration. They're trying to outperform each other, right? Which then is the doorway to a toxic work environment.
Mm-hmm.
Versus a collaborative culture where you're obviously you still have some competition in a collaborative environment, right? You still need to have that, but there people are not going to be so, it's not going to be that survival of the fittest mentality. People are, they're not going to be so stressed out about losing their jobs. They're not going to have this like automatic fight or flight response kind of feeling. They're going to want to work together. They're going to be collaborative. They're going to brainstorm together. You're going to have different perspectives. So we all know diversity of thought and all the business benefits behind that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I tell organizations like look at your culture and is it more competitive? Is it more collaborative? And plenty of research to support that you really want to strive for a collaborative environment, and a supportive environment where you're going to have higher morale. There's so much
Mm-hmm.
business benefits behind that.
Mm-hmm.